Okay, well,
So good morning, good afternoon, buenos dias, boa tarde. Uh,
Archie. All
Hello,
right.
everyone. I have a special guest today because it's a latest addition to our collection. So Soleil Nile Cruise. And as I'm with us today, some of you might have met him at Cannes already. Huh? So Assam, the screen is yours, telling us about your floating palace.
All right. So, well, first of all, thank you, Dominique, for putting this together. I see so many amazing people on this, so it's a pleasure to be here. So, my name is Hazem. I'm based in Cairo. I'm a partner and CCO of a group that owns Luxury Nile Cruises and a DMC that specializes in luxury travel. And today, I want to share with you our new floating palace on the Nile, the trademark of DD. And so let's get on with it. So I'm gonna finish my presentation, and then we're gonna have some time at the end
Yes,
for
the
questions.
question. Huh?
Okay.
I will read you the question.
So Soleil Nile Cruise, it was launched in October 2024. It's 53 cabins, and we're gonna go through all the details right now. So the accommodation is, like I said, there's 53 cabins. It's divided into 41 luxury cabins, 8 junior suites, 2 royal suites, and 2 Soleil suites, which is the top ones. So the luxury cabins are 21 square meters, so it's pretty good size. They come in 2 twin beds or 1 large queen. As you can see here, the windows are French balconies, so they open. This is the bathroom. Now, moving on to the junior suite, it's 39 square meters, so it's pretty big. And this is our best seller. And I would say the reason it's our best seller because in most hotels and in all the Nile cruises, when they say junior suite, it's just a bigger room. But this one is an actual proper suite. So you have a separate large bedroom with a large king bed, nice seating area, and a separate bathroom with a bathtub with a nice Nile view. And then, as you can see here as well, you have the 2 sinks, which a lot of the couples really appreciate. Important to note as well that that's the default of the suite, large king, but we're quite flexible when it comes to bedding arrangement. We can do extra bed. We've seen a lot of families, let's say a couple with like 3 teenagers, so we do like 3 twin beds. So we're quite flexible when it comes to that. Now, moving on to the Royal Suite, it's 44 square meters, so it's slightly bigger, but it's also more elevated in terms of design, standards, and overall feel. It's got a nice sofa here to enjoy the Nile the Nile views. And in this case, starting from this Royal Suite and up, everything is remote controlled. So all the curtains and everything is remote controlled. This is the bathroom. It's roughly the same size as a junior suite, but as you can see, the more like the details, it's more elevated. It's more the feel is much more luxurious. This is the bathtub with the Nile view. Now these 2 suites are the top suites, the Soleil suites. They're 58 square meters, so they're pretty big. The 2 are identical in terms of size and layout, but they are very different in terms of design, colors, and overall vibe. So the idea here is that the 2 suites are the same category, but they're very unique. So whoever takes that suite feel that they do have their unique space. It's not like any other room. Starting with Soleil East. And again, the default is one large king. This is a nice seated dining area. This is the bathroom. And what you see here is actually the same setup with all the suites. You have a separate shower, separate toilet, again with the 2 sinks. And this one comes with a jacuzzi as well. This one is the Soleil West. As you can see, it's the same layout, the same size, but it's very different in terms of design, colors, and overall vibe. What you see here is actually my favorite art piece on the boat. So all the art is made by this pretty well-known local artist, a friend of ours, and is made specifically for this boat. We sat down with her when we were creating this project, and we explained to her the kind of vibe we wanted to create, and she made all art specifically for the boat. As you can see, the art kind of represents what the boat, the approach we're taking, which is very modern, contemporary, but with a lot of influence of ancient Egypt. What you see here on the right is the TV. It goes up and down, is remote controlled. Obviously, and during the day, you want to watch the Nile, but at night, you have the option to watch TV before going to sleep. It's a nice seated dining area here. And this is the bathroom. So again, you see it's the same layout, same size, but very different feel. Now, this is the reception, the grand entry to the boat, if you may. And everyone that enters here, they always, the first thing they say that, wow, this is very different than anything we've seen. We don't feel like we're on a Nile cruise. So going back to Dominique's point, and this is really the approach we're taking here. So everything here, again, modern, contemporary, all marble. You have the little crocodile. I mean, there's no crocodiles in this part of the Nile, but it represents the Nile, obviously. You have a palm tree, and if you can see here, the ceiling, you have ancient Egyptian art with the gold. So again, balance between modern, contemporary, and Egypt. This is the view from above. This is the lounge bar. And in the middle, you have one of these like New York style bars where you can make eye contact and meet everyone, or you can take a quiet seating on the sides of one of these sofas. This is the back area. And this is the first of three public restrooms. Each one is a different design. This is the restaurant, and it's got panoramic Nile views all around. We typically do the breakfast buffet just for efficiency because people are coming in and out of tours, but lunch and dinner are a la carte, and we do some of the meals on the sun deck, and I'll show you in a minute the setting on the sun deck. This is a private dining area for special occasions, or if the guests taking the suites want to dine alone. This is the second and my favorite public restroom. It's a bit tropical with, again, with ancient Egypt. You see the lotus in the background. You see the one-piece red granite sink. This is the sun deck and pool. Probably the best area to enjoy the sailing. You got a pool, jacuzzi, sunbeds, umbrellas. This is a seated dining area that we do where we do the meals during the sailing. This is the sun deck bar. And actually, this area worthy to know because some of you might be interested in doing a buyout. This is a very nice space for events, for onboard events. The way it's laid out, we've done so many different ideas and setups on here, setting up entertainment in different places, decoration. So it's a good space to have events on board. Now, this is probably one of the most unique features of this boat because on the Nile, when they say spa, typically it's just a couple massage rooms. But in this case, we have a single-use massage room, a massage room for couples, steam, sauna, shower, this nice relaxing area here, and this indoor jacuzzi. Gym, not huge, but it's got everything needed to work out. Cardio, weights, machines. This is the deck plan. Sorry. And as you can see, we have no guest rooms on the lower deck. So actually, the rooms you see on the lower deck are tour guides, rooms for tour guides, accommodation for tour guides, but we do not have any rooms on the lower deck. So the main deck has some, but most of the rooms and all the suites are on the first and second floor. Now, the itinerary, it's 3 nights from Aswan every Friday. Sorry, there's something here messed up with the 4 nights every Monday from Luxor. 7 nights starting either end from Aswan or from Luxor. Okay, let's see how we're doing on time. So I'm gonna do a quick 5 minutes on Soleil's little sister, Lumiere. So it's only 8 cabins. It's only for private buyout. And because we believe the setup is very intimate, very exclusive. So we only do buyout. We don't sell this one by the cabins. So it's 8 cabins total, starting with the experience. And this goes for both Soleil and Lumiere. I mean, people, we talk about the design, the property, the luxury, but really people, travel for the experience. So starting with the dining, and the approach we're taking on both boats, we want to present the local culture. So again, the model is balancing luxury with authenticity. So we include a lot of the local dishes in the menu in an elevated way, but we obviously do a lot of international options as well. Sightseeing is obviously one of the main reasons why. I'm not sure what's happening here, but sorry about that. Now the accommodation, it's again, it's 8 cabins divided into 5 luxury cabins, 2 junior suites, and it comes with the bathtub as well. And again, all the art here is made specifically for this boat. And then the Lumiere suite, the large suite, 68 square meters, panoramic Nile views, king bed, and it's got this nice jacuzzi in the middle as well. This the facilities. You have the lounge bar, all the marble made specifically for this boat. Sun deck, lounge bar from the other side, restaurant, massage room, gym. Now, the itineraries in this case, it's fully tailor-made because it's only by out. So this is just a sample itinerary, but everything is tailor-made for this boat. Sorry, something when I put it on Google presentation, somehow the fonts got messed up. So sorry about that. Now, just ending this here before we open to questions. So one of the things we do quite a lot with both boats is private experiences. So we do a lot of private access visits to our guests to the temples. So we take the temple privately. We design all sorts of unique experiences inside the temples. And it's quite appreciated by a lot of the guests that are seeking higher exclusivity and privacy. We also do private events at the different venues, different temples. We do private dinners and all sorts of curated events. And that's it. We have a little bit more than 10 minutes for questions.
Thank you very much, Hassan. It's our first webinar together. You've been so strict on the time when I said 30 minutes, but I don't want you to rush too much. It's so fascinating. I think now that everybody will understand why we have added you to the collection on the hotel and resort, because this is not cruising. It is cruising, but a palace cruising. So let's see, we have many questions. Paola said, I will be on Soleil in May with Travel Life. Karen, you said both ship. Where do you dock? Are you rafting off other ships?
No. So that's a very good question, very important, and I should have mentioned this. We have our private docking for both ships, so we do not share the docking with anyone else. We have our private docking.
Karen, she said, where do you dock? So I don't know if there is an answer to that question.
Well, if you know the area quite well, so in Luxor, we dock next to the Mummification Museum. And then in Aswan, we dock very close to the Old Cataract Hotel.
Okay.
So in the center, in both cases in the center.
Karen said, did you say lunch and dinner are not included? They are a la carte?
No, sorry. So that's another good question. So the base rate that you see published online is for full board accommodation, including all meals and non-alcoholic beverages. And then we can add supplements for alcohol, but also alcohol is available a la carte. When I say a la carte, meaning that it's a sit-down lunch or dinner where you order the meal a la carte rather than going
Not a
to
buffet, not a buffet. Huh? While you're
not a
there,
buffet, exactly.
can you remind us or tell us about the rate, basically, as well, the whole inclusive rate?
Yes. So basically, I mean, you mean the rates, what does include and what doesn't include?
Yes, and give us the starting rate. Huh?
Well, I mean, if you talk about the main season online, you will see the room is around the entry level is around $1,600. And you have for everyone that comes through Dominique, the rate to their clients will be 5% discounted on the rate online. Then you get a 15% commission. you get a complimentary upgrade upon availability, and you get 25% off massage treatments.
Oh, thank you.
Uh,
I knew
Essentially
it.
meant is for TT.
And then can you remind everyone what's included in the rates?
Yes. So the rate published is for full board accommodation, but it does not include the sightseeing. The reason we do this is because we work often with other DMCs, and we feel that it's not fair to charge them for the tours and then they end up doing the tours. So some of the boats do that. And as a DMC, when I book the other boats, I pay for the tours with them. Then I do my own tours. I don't feel it's a very fair arrangement. So we split the two. If you want the full board accommodation, that's the base rate. And then if you want to add the tours with us, we can add that.
Perfect. Perfect. Sounds really good. Bernice would like to know, all cabins have shower in bathrooms?
Yes, all of them.
All right.
So what you saw basically, so the luxury cabin has only a shower. Now the suites, the junior and the royal have the bathtub and a
And
separate shower,
mhm,
and then the Soleil suite has a jacuzzi and a separate shower.
yeah. Adam, you want to know, do you have any media approved for them for us to put on social?
Sorry, I didn't get that
Do you
question.
have any
Do you?
media approved for us to put on social? So everything, Adam,
Yes,
that
yes,
it's on our Dropbox already. And when you go to our
yes.
website, you can download everything from the
Yes.
Dropbox. And we have a folder of pictures and video. And Adam, you can maybe send something else, but
Of course.
everything you
I mean,
send me is on our website, for everyone to use.
so basically, for marketing purposes, if you do, I mean, like Dominique said, we have a drive with all the photos, all the videos, all the content that you can use. Also, if you need something specific, please get in touch with me and I will get my marketing team to work something for you. We have press releases, whatever you need. So just let us know what you need from us to market the product, and we'll be happy to support.
Mhm. I'm just now gonna read all the chat. Lola, she said, I can't wait, working on it with him.
Yeah.
Uh, Paula said she will be on Soleil in May. Laurie is coming. Hello from New Zealand. Hello, Laurie. Voilà.
Hello.
Catherine said, very excited about the floating palace. Thank you, Dominique, for organizing this presentation.
So
Lauren, oh, pardon.
if you are if you are coming on Soleil, please make sure to let me know. Even if you're not coming with us directly or with our DMC, if you're coming through another DMC, please let me know. Shoot me an email to just to make sure that we look after you when you're on board. I mean, either way, you're going to be looked after, but I want to give you special attention.
You mean for their clients as well, huh? When you
Yes, yes, of course. No, no, no. I mean, for them, for the clients, anyone. Yes, yes,
Alors,
yes.
Lauren, you said, do you have solo rates? I guess it's per
Yes.
cabin or
Yes, we
what?
have the way it's set up, and maybe Dominique, you can share the rate I shared with you. So there's a single cabin rate. So the luxury cabin can go single or double. So the single is 70% supplement, but then the suites are the price is the same for single or double. So
Double.
the single is applicable for the luxury cabin, but the suite is both
It's
is
one price,
same
huh?
price.
Mhm. Ashley would like to know which cabin are available for triple occupancy.
I recommend the junior suite for triple occupancy. You can do all the suites are okay for triple occupancy. The only thing is that for the Royal and the Soleil, it really takes away from the luxury of the suite when you do the triple. So I recommend if you have triple, the junior is the best one. I do not recommend triple in the luxury room. It doesn't have enough space in my view. We've done it. Some people like insist on it, but I personally do not recommend it.
All right, thank you. Andrea loved the tub, she said, and there also a shower in each category. Yes, we said that. Kathleen would like to know if you're family friendly.
Yes. We
Yes.
do. I mean, some of the cruises they put an age limit on on who can come, etc. Honestly, we don't because I believe the parents would be more keen on on bringing in their kids and making sure they're behaving. And I don't think if they would bring their kids if they're not behaving. So honestly, so far we've not had any issues. We do not really. We try to make it family friendly as much as possible. Obviously, we don't expect the kids to be at the bar at night or at dinners like crying, but that's I would say that's the responsibility of the
The
parents.
parents, huh? Voilà. But that's another example that you're not a cruise. You're something way different, huh?
Yeah.
Adam, what
Yeah.
is the maximum guest capacity on the ship?
So it's 53 cabins. I mean, we can do up to, I would say 110 is 110, 120. We've had 120 before, but it's a bit tight.
Okay. All
Typically,
right.
typically we don't go above 106. That's the typical, let's say, setup.
It's an amazing buyout option for a party, for a birthday, for a wedding. Wow. I
Yeah,
think,
we do actually quite a bit of buyouts. So I would say on average we have 2 to 3 buyouts per month.
imagine. Huh? Yep.
Yeah.
So, Hope, you said, does a cabin with a TV block the view of the Nile? Do the other cabin also have TVs?
All the cabins have TVs. I personally, if it was up to me, I would not put a TV in that room, but I don't think we'll get the 5 stars if we don't put the
The
TV in the room.
TV in
So
the
the way
room.
we did
Okay,
it,
fair enough.
you can see the Nile view from the bed, no problem at
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
When you're on the bed, it's a bit higher, so you can see it, but
Mhm,
then it comes up if you want to watch the TV.
mhm. So, Laurie, we answered the question and about the minimum age. There is no minimum age. Best curious as why alcohol was not included in the cruise fare.
Well, the thing is, alcohol in Egypt is very expensive
Uh-huh.
because it has very high taxes. So for us to purchase alcohol to come to bring to the boat is very expensive, and for us to serve it, we pay very high taxes as well. So it's, I mean, if we include it in the rate, it would be too expensive and not fair for people that are not willing
For the
to
grade
drink a
one.
lot.
Yeah. All right.
So we have supplements, and people can pay if they want to have the
The-
alcohol supplement.
Mhm. Lola said, that's me, the buyout. Thank you, Lola. Georgia, all the publics and private area are stunning. Thank you. Scott, wow, game changer for river cruising. I totally agree. And you ask if the excursion are included, but I think you heard Ethan say it's an add-on, huh? That
Correct.
that can just be added.
Yeah.
Laurie wanted to know if it's your own company doing the site of cruise.
Yes. So
Yes.
we in our group we have the luxury Nile cruises and we also do have the DMC. So we can be a one-stop shop for everything you need in Egypt. Or as also as Nile Cruises, we work with other DMCs, and as DMC, I work with other Nile Cruises. So they're set up independently, but it's all under one umbrella. So yes, we can do everything for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Gloria. Very informative presentation. Will you be sending us a recording and slide deck? Yes. Uh, Adam, you were asking for the media approve. The starting cost for the buyout for Lumiere is asking Kathleen.
17,600 per night.
All right, thank you. Uh, Scott's social media, etc. will be great. Andrea, is there an half-board option for those who plan to be out most of the day? Do guests need their own private Egyptologist or are the excursion daily? How large are those groups?
So, two questions here. The first one, we don't do half board, we just do full board because honestly, if you come on the cruise, you will understand why. Because if you don't, you will want to eat, you will want to have the food for
Oh,
the three
all
times.
right, okay.
It's a long day.
Uh-huh.
And for the excursions, we do not have group tours. The reason is we believe in, or personally, I believe when you do luxury travel, group tours is not luxury because you need to do the
Wait.
private tour. It needs to be set for the preferences of the guests.
Mm.
I mean, first is language. We have, I mean, at some point, I had 32 nationalities on the boat. So, you do it in English or you do it in French or German or Italian or,
Spanish,
so
yeah.
we, yeah.
Voilà. So Kristen said, fantastic, thank you. How do we confirm to get Dominique the Bay rates and inclusion? You just copy me, Anne, or
Yeah.
you send me
She
the
will make
request.
sure she will make sure you get it. Don't worry.
Voilà, voilà. Or if you forgot to copy me, as then of course will copy me on the way back
It's
when it's returned. But voilà, send us the request to us or copy me. Voilà. Um, Phyllis, can you send how the rate format is set up? Personally, I prefer the visual. Voilà. Can you send us? So you will send us separately. Scott,
yeah.
beside the stunning ship, what set you apart from the competition? Ama, Avalon, they are not competition.
So I mean, for me, they do very good job, but they're very standard. It's like it's a very standard process, but it's, I mean, Soleil is very unique. It's a unique design, unique experience, and it's a very different. You can't compare the two. I wouldn't call them competition. It's a very different experience.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something standard that is just like ordinary, or I guess high level but ordinary, those are good options. But if you're looking for something different, an exclusive experience, a unique experience, then Soleil is more for you.
So, Beth, you want to know more about the DMC? Hein? Parce que booking through ASM, you can also book through their DMC. So, if you send an
Correct.
email to us, then you're in.
Yeah.
Huh? As in, I don't know if you want to comment a little more on that, but
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna reiterate what I said. We work with all the luxury DMCs in Egypt, but we also have our own DMC, so we can do everything for you. But we're happy to continue working through your DMC of your choice. We're very flexible, honestly.
voilà. So if you want to book through the DMC, which is the DMC of ASM, you just send ASM the request. Huh? Voilà. So do you work with the DMC to do the touring with said? Huh? So that's their own DMC. Huh?
Yes.
And unless you yourself have a favorite, another favorite you like to, but of course me, I would encourage you to book through ASM everything. Huh? Do you find most clients pay to do the shore excursion with you?
Yes, most of the clients do.
Mhm.
So most of the clients, I would say 99% of the clients that book with us add on the tours because it's essential to do it. I mean, the Nile cruising is it's a very nice experience on its own, but the tours is really, or the history is probably the main reason why you come to this part of the world.
Right. Ashley would like you to repeat what amenities you offer by booking through us.
So 15% commission, complimentary upgrade upon availability to the
Thank
next
you.
level, and 25% discount on spa treatments. Now, also important to note that while we do work on commission, we also work on net rates if you prefer that. So we can quote you net rate and then you quote the clients, or we pay commission. We're very flexible in the way you wish to work.
Gloria wants to know how far ahead of time do you recommend we booked?
Honestly, it's really to it's really how it's. I mean, I have now requests for dates that are like next year and they're fully booked. But I also got a request from Abigail through you, Dominique. Actually,
Mhm.
she contacted me 2 days before the New Year's, which has been booked for 6 months, and basically we had a last minute cancellation,
Constellation. Wow.
and she managed to get the suite. So I mean, it's really depends on. I mean, I can't really say how far. There's no set time. It just depends on availability.
Mhm. So Gloria would like to know the name of your DMC.
Enev, Enev travel.
All right. Lauren said, beautiful ship. Andrea, he answered. Perfect. Katie, I have to sign off. Thank you. Love to experience this one day. All right. Thank you. That makes sense, said Andrea. And what that was, I was hoping. Laurie, what's the name of your DMC? And well, we have it. And where are they based?
So we have, as a company, we have 6 offices around the country. So we
Wow.
have Cairo, Luxor, Aswan, Hurghada, Sharm el Sheikh, and Taba. Basically, we really try to focus on serving our clients locally. We believe that's a very important part of the experience. To give them local support, and it's very important. So we have 6 offices. The main headquarters, though, is in Cairo, where I'm based.
Thank you, Phyllis said, wonderful. JC, thank you for very informative presentation. Love learning about Soleil and Lumière. Lola, she said, do you do FAM? I'm working on him, Lola.
Yes, yes, yes. We
So
do. We do
soon.
a big. We do a big DD fam. We're
Voilà.
working on it.
And then I promise everyone, because it's our first webinar, so I'm gonna choose some of you that are attending the webinar today, because that will be fair. You shows enough interest, and some of you already have booked it. Adam, do you offer add-ons such as flight and pre-cruise hotel? Yeah,
Yes. So
as a
as a
D-
DMC,
as
as
a
a
DMC,
DMC,
you would. Yes.
so basically as a DMC, we have contracts and best rates with the best hotels in all around Egypt. So Four Seasons, St. Regis, all the best hotels, also the boutique hotels. And we do flights. We have a ticketing department. We do everything. We do like the sea, the Red Sea, the desert, Siwa. We have a very good or strong network with all the local artists, all the unique experiences. So yeah, whatever you need in Egypt, we can do it for you.
So Hope is asking, on the buyout, are the shore excursion included or extra?
Well, if you book the buyout directly with us and not through another DMC, then we'll quote you for the whole thing together.
Perfect. Huh? Andrea, you want as an email, so he will be the one sending you the recording and everything. Phyllis said you're
Okay.
booked for 2027, or did you mean 2026?
No, what I mean is some of the dates. Let's say if someone is trying to book, maybe I wasn't clear. So let's say someone is trying to book in a date in November 2026. Some of the dates is already booked, but
Mhm.
I'm not booked for all of 2026. No, no.
Voilà.
The
And
only the only thing
27,
that I'm fully booked,
you already have requests for 27, and some dates are
yes.
booked also for
Well,
27.
yeah, because I have the I Soleil is already sold out more than a year ago, a year and a half ago, or actually no, when it was launched in October, I already sold it for the Eclipse 2027. That's the date that I'm sold out.
Okay, yeah. All right, so that's what you meant, huh? Laura says, thank you very much. Georgia said, do any staterooms have walk-out balcony or only the Juliet balcony?
Only the Juliet balcony.
Lorish said she has to leave. Jason said, look amazing. I have added a Soleil cruise to my list. I can't wait to sail with you, said Elisa. Catherine, are the hotel flight commissionable? Yeah, as a DMC, you commission.
The flight we give it as net rate, but the hotels we can do commissionable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not obviously the same commission as we would do with our product, but we get preferred rates with especially the Four Seasons, and we can do, yeah. So we basically when we quote the whole package. So if you come to me, the best thing if you don't have a DMC and you want to plan a trip to Egypt, you come to me with like the full request. Okay, I want to do 3 nights Cairo, 4 nights cruise, this, that, and then we put a full proposal to you, and then that will be commissioned at 15%.
Perfect. And Phyllis said, thank you for the clarification. We have everything on the side? What is the maximum guest on the ship? We did it. Do you have music in the evening entertainment? Is asking Savitri.
We do. We
Yes?
do. And basically, what we try to do is we try to bring the local art from every place. So, for example, in Luxor, you have more like the traditional Egyptian instruments and art. But then you go to Aswan, you have more the traditional Nubian, which is like one
Mhm.
of the few remaining ancient cultures around. So they speak their own language, they have their own art. So we try to present the local art all around. So we have entertainment, yes, in the
Right,
evening.
huh? So Georgia, that's the best way to book that. You send it to us and to get
Yes.
all our amenities and special commission. Adam is asking, what is your average guest demographic age?
Uh, it's actually quite diverse. Naturally, the Nile cruises have older age, so all the Nile cruises have, I don't know. I mean, maybe on the older side, but we actually have quite diverse because the design. I think maybe our digital marketing, our personal network. So we get a bit of. I would say we get a bit of everything.
Mhm. All right. So Lola, yes, we do fam trips. Well, as I said, we are going to work on it. Ross wants to know, does NF Travel own the ship?
No, it's a separate entity. So basically, under the same group, you have NF Travel, you have Soleil, you have Lumière, and then you have Le Fayon as well, too, that is coming out now.
Mhm. Voilà. Adam, does the restaurant serve mainly Egyptian cuisine or a mix of culture?
We do local dishes in an elevated way to present the Egyptian cuisine, but we always have international variety, and we always have vegetarian option, gluten-free option, and if you have any specific dietary restrictions, we can cater for that as well.
Mhm. Thank you. So I think the rest is thank you. Catherine says thank you. I cannot wait to get some of my clients on with you and so on. Thank you. Very exciting, informative introduction of Soleil and Lumière. Voilà. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Roxana. Voilà. So I think thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time. And I know this is an amazing product that is also bringing something new, you know? And even maybe some of your clients are not usually doing cruise. This is not really a cruise. It is not a cruise ship. Voilà. A floating palace, as I said. Yes, yes, it is. And you're going to love working with SM. I can tell you that. Huh? All right. So thank you, everyone. We will send you shortly all the informations and the recording. Thank you again. And I'm really, really happy to see all these messages and how it's amazing. Yeah. Voilà. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Azam. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Didi.
Bye bye.